This is the Shocker Hitch HD, an air ride towing hitch that is absolutely amazing when it is spot on its game. You have adjustability up and down for different trailers, but you also have to adjust the pressure in the airbag based on how much weight you have on the hitch for this to work properly. It is also fairly expensive at $650, and it does go on sale quite often, so I'll put some links in the description and keep that up to date as for different sales. Now, the benefit of this is that it's going to rock back and forth while you're going down the road and smooth out the ride, and that's going to be awesome for someone who's hauling heavy loads for long periods of time. Now, the downsides I mentioned in the beginning are there, but the upsides to what you have in this hitch are absolutely amazing. So as I said before, the adjustability portion of this has to be done per the trailer that's behind it and the load that's on the trailer, which is good and bad. So if you're switching loads throughout the day, you kind of have to adjust up for that heavier load, knowing that the lighter load, or an empty trailer, is going to be sandwiched together and you're not going to get a lot of cushion. The good part about that is if you're traveling long distances with an empty trailer like the one I have behind me that's connected, I get a lot of up and downs or a lot of vibrations, especially on the expressway, and it can be uncomfortable in the cab of the truck, especially if you're talking on the phone. You can actually hear it in your voice that you're bouncing that much. I think that this helps out tremendously with that, as I don't feel it anymore as long as it's adjusted up properly. Now, let me show you how to adjust it. If we look on the top of the hitch, there's a bolt that goes through here, and there's a bushing in the front and a bushing on the back. Those are both cushioning dampers, and they will squish. This bolt is just going to limit the articulation that you have, and it's basically going to ride on this bolt here and turn. The air is going to be down here in a Schrader valve, and it is covered in metal because obviously it is going to be hit with chains and other items. So the goal of hooking this up is to just pinch this black bushing slightly. And if there is one thing that I think is missing, it is a way to let air out of this Schrader valve, but I just pull a pin out and I can let this down. We can watch this upper bolt. See, we came back, and we're gonna just let the air out completely. And this would be if we're removing it from the truck, because it's actually going to put pressure on the hitch. So we now have zero air in the airbag, as you would kind of get it from the factory. This black bushing can move around, and if you had it in this position, you would get a lot of bounce, because as the trailer came up, it would come up and hit. Not ideal. So I carry around this inflator, which just makes things super easy. It can be any inflator, doesn't have to be a specific one, and it doesn't have to be advanced and or big. It could just be something you plug in here, because we're not going for a target PSI. We can put up to 100 pounds in here, but at this point, we're just gonna air up until this black piece touches. It's moving at this point, and boom. There is a touch of weight that is against it. You can see it. This can move. It doesn't matter if it does or doesn't. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. And we are set for this particular trailer weight. So what I'd like to show you here is what happens if you're needing to change up and add different weights during the day. Obviously, we're going with a lot of weight on the front of the trailer here, and we need to pump this up. With our equipment on the trailer, we're just gonna hit start again, wait for that bushing to get to the point where it's touching with a slight amount of pressure, right there, and we're set. So we can disconnect. If this was our heaviest load, basically we would set ourselves here, and when it's lighter, we may not get as much movement in this hitch, but that would be how I'd set up for the day if this was going to be my heaviest load. Or if I was going long distances and changing things up, I'd simply let air out and add air, as it doesn't take a long time. This hitch is all about ride quality. It's going to be for the guy who's on the road for an hour, hour plus. It's going to help out inside the cab. It's going to reduce fatigue, reduce any injuries that are long-term for the guy who's driving on your body. And it's going to give you the comfort that's there. Now, expense, yes, it can be $650, maybe in the $500 range on sale. But at the same point in time, it's saving you in letting you drive further. So if you're an over-the-road guy and you're doing hot shotting or anything like that, this definitely would be something that you would look into, because it's going to give you that comfort that you're going to need to be able to drive longer, not be so tired when you get there and or sore. This is not going to be for the guy who's got a single axle trailer behind him, who's doing very little, although it will help. I just don't see that the expense there is probably worth what you're going to gain. So if you have a fifth wheel hitch, a gooseneck hitch, any other type of hitch, they make this also for that, which is very, very interesting. Again, the cost is a little bit up there, but if I were a big time camper, traveling, doing things with a family, it's going to really help take away that bounce. It's going to help take away that shock, especially when you hit a bump and it starts to move around a little bit. You're going to really start to feel it because you have a lot of weight on your truck and it can get uncomfortable for the passengers. To me, that's big. My kids always complain when we take the skid steer somewhere and they're coming because the ride is rough, and this has settled that down completely. I'll put some links in the description to where you can pick this guy up. You can look there for multiple others. I'll also keep this updated so that it has the best pricing with any deals that are out there, so you can use coupon codes that I may find or anything else. I think that this is a great upgrade for the right guy, the right tool for the right job, and this one works for anyone who's hauling something heavy and a little bit longer, not switching it up many times throughout the day. I think this is something that's well worth the investment. Safety wise, it's also very, very hard for someone to remove unless they know the hitch. So the need to lock it in there, or the need to really make sure that you have it secured to the truck, is not as great as other hitches. And also, when you are looking to purchase this, make sure you get the correct drop, because this is going to be set up for one way. It's going to be set up for a drop, or it's going to be set up for a lift. It is not going to be something that you're just going to flip around and use it as a drop and a lift. So make sure you get the proper sized hitch exactly while you're purchasing it, because it's not worth purchasing it twice. That's the kicker with this hitch. There are some things that you can and can't do with it, but the ride is well worth it, let me assure you. Leave your comments below. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, give us a like in this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.